Take a real close look now. Soon you'll realize.
Okay, if you've been doing 3 steps and a kick, then go ahead and do 3 steps and a touchdown. And then we'll come on up. Let's take it to the right side. Bring it down across the body. I do like having these arms.
Your whole head is missing from the recording.
And up the center. Is it really? Because it shows on my end that I can. That's strange. Ooh. All right, let's hinge, squat, and back up. And then let's get some arm circles. I forgot about those. Ooh, I have wings. I forgot there were wings too. Take it over, under, across the body. Take it side to side. And then go ahead and get your leg swings in. I'm going to take this off while we're doing leg swings. So 10 leg swings forward and back, 10 across the body, each leg. Oh yeah, too hot, Matt. After those leg swings, if you finish up before me, get those pigeon walks. All right, pigeon walks. So figure 4 and walk it through. After those pigeon walks, grab a couple inchworms. Ooh, my knee was like, I don't like that one, Moira. I don't like that one. I object. Walking it back. Walking it back.
Don't start my way.
Okay. Hi, Bentley. Or is that Leia? No, that's Bentley. Yeah. Okay. I was like, I can't tell. It's small. Okay. I'm gonna pause the music. Hold on. Okay. We're gonna spell the word ghoul. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 5 different exercises to spell the word ghoul. Wow, that's hard to say. The word ghoul. They're gonna be timed exercises. Let me get the timer up too. We're gonna do 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. We're gonna do it through twice. So, what are these exercises, you say? What are the spooky exercises? All right. We have a goblet squat. So you've got your weight. We're taking it in a squat. If you guys are just doing this for movement today, feel free to take that weight down. If you have a block or something that you can place between your legs for that extra feedback, that's an option too. So G is goblet squat. H is hammer curls. Taking those weights, bringing them up, coming back down. O is overhead tricep. So you just need one weight for that. We're going to bring that weight up and overhead. So elbows close into that head, ribs stacked over that pelvis, knees slightly bent, bringing that weight up and slowly back down. Then U is upright row. Sorry for the 2 weights, 1 weight, 2 weights, 1 weight throughout this one, but that's just upright row. And then last but not least, L is a lateral hop over. So we do have a little hopping in this one. I will give you an option in a minute if hopping is not there for you today. So the lateral hop over that dumbbell, or if you're like me and you're kind of klutzy, just imagine that dumbbell there. If you're not hopping, then I want you to take it to a lateral monster walk kind of thing. So just a lateral step if we're not jumping. I will call them out as we go. We're going to be starting with goblet squat. Goblet squat, hammer curl, overhead tricep, upright row, lateral hop. Okay, I was trying to play Halloween music, but that just isn't like the vibe for once we start working out. So let me get something else because it's a little too slow. All right. Timer's gonna get started here. We're doing it through twice, starting with goblet squats. Here we go. 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. Drop that weight if you need to. We don't want this workout to be too spooky. Good work. You got this. All right, go ahead and rest. Next one's hammer curls. All right, here we go with those hammer curls. Keeping those ribs stacked over that pelvis, breathing through the movement, keeping those knees slightly bent, not using the momentum to swing the weights up. Making sure we get the full extension. We're not cheating any of the movement. Whew. You got this. All right, rest. It's gonna be that overhead tricep next. Here we go, overhead tricep. Good work. You guys got this. All right, go ahead and rest. U is gonna be upright row. This is ghoulish. Let's go, ghouls. We've got 3 seconds. Upright rows. Bring that weight up to the collarbone. I could go heavier on my left side, but my right side is like, Moira, what are you doing? What are you doing? All right, during this rest period, if you need to warm up for some jumping, Take some bounces. If you're not jumping, that's a reminder, just keep it nice and low and move laterally, okay? So it's either lateral hop overs or that lateral shuffle. Here we go. I was going fast for a second there, and then my body was like, what are you doing, Moira? Oh, that's enough of that. Gotta give myself a chance to recover and make sure I'm stacked. Rest. Back to the beginning. Goblet squat. Let's go. Almost there. You got this. Let that weight down and rest. Hammer curls are next. Here we go. Hammer curls. I was looking at one of the sections I have for the workout later, and I was like, what was I thinking when I planned this? I'm like getting some rage out. You got this. Rest. Overhead tricep is next. All right, overhead tricep. This is one of those ones I really have to focus on not cracking my egg, not letting those ribs flare. All right, go ahead and set that weight down. Got upright row next. Here we go, upright row. You guys, my right arm is really mad at me, so I'm gonna take 2 left for every one that I do with my right, because it's mad. So we're not gonna make it any more mad than it needs to be.
10 seconds.
All right, go ahead and rest. We've got that lateral hop or lateral shuffle next. I feel like I'm at a rave. All right, lateral hop. Last round. We're gonna change it up after this. Focusing on our breath. Not letting that pressure build up on that pelvic floor. You got this.
10 seconds.
Good work. Go ahead and rest. Get a drink of water. Pause the music. Okay. Let me fix my hair. We're gonna do kind of some partner work next. Let's see. Yeah, partner work. We've got 2 different ones. So, yeah, sorry, I was just checking where we were for time. For this partner work, the first one we're gonna do, one person's gonna do 10 sumo squats, one person's gonna do Arnold press. Sabrina, oh, Sabrina's taking care of someone. Oh, I was gonna say, I'm gonna pin you, you're gonna be my partner.
Okay.
Okay, you didn't know
Perfect.
you were,
Sounds
but you're
good.
gonna be my partner. You don't
I'm a
have to
great
do
partner.
anything, just exist. So
Okay.
you can either choose to be in my group or in Sabrina's group. And how we're gonna do that is one person is going to be doing 10 sumo squats, so I will start it off. So I'm gonna do 10 sumo squats, all right, here. And as I'm doing those 10 sumo squats, Sabrina is going to be doing Arnold presses for however long it takes me to complete those sumo squats. And then we'll swap. So then Sabrina will do the sumo squats and I will do the Arnold presses.
Sounds
We're
good.
gonna do it with another exercise after this, but I'm not gonna confuse things. We'll just start with that. So it's sumo squats and Arnold presses. You can choose. If you're going with me, you're doing 10 sumo squats, and then we'll switch to Arnold presses. If you're going with Sabrina, you're starting with the Arnold presses, and then you'll get your sumo squats. There's no timer for this one. We're just gonna go. So I'm gonna make sure I can see Sabrina before I get going. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my 10 sumo squats. Sabrina's group is doing Arnold presses.
I'm gonna breathe out on the way up. Oh. Sorry, I said, oh, I saw the baby. It's like, I can't help it. Focus on staying stacked, breathe on the way up, and on the way down. Nice and slow and controlled. Those elbows don't need to go all the way out. They can be slightly in front of you, so we're not straining the shoulders.
All right, I finished my 10
right.
sumo squats. So my group will
sumo's
be doing,
10 here.
Yep. Sabrina's like, I didn't know I was getting roped in to
No,
class
that's really
today.
I love
Just
team
for
teaching with you. Good job, everyone. That's 10 for me.
All right, we're gonna do it one more time through for this movement. So take your breather if you need to. Grab those weights. I'm gonna go for those sumos. Other teams doing those Arnold presses.
My group starting in front. Slight rotate out, not full. Keep the ribs stacked with me. Just keep them down. Don't flare them up. Focus on your breathing. Slight bend in those knees. Don't lean back.
Almost there, friends. All right, there's my 10.
Whew, good job. All right, my group, let's go. A little bit wider here. Hold that weight right here. We're gonna go down. Sit back into the heels, mid-foot. Slight lean forward, slight. Use that core to lift you up. Think about that core as you're going up. Ten.
All right, we're gonna follow the same pattern.
Oh.
2 movements are gonna be one person's holding a plank and one person's doing plank shoulder taps. So I'll be the one going first. I will do 10 plank shoulder taps. For these plank shoulder taps, 2 is 1. So you are doing tap, tap, that's 1. You can alternate which arm starts it to give yourself a little variety if we need to. This is an option. You can take it up to an elevated position for both the plank hold and the plank shoulder taps. If that doesn't feel good, then I want you to find yourself in a tabletop position and just really focusing on what your core is doing and doing the shoulder taps from that tabletop position. Lots of options for movement for this one. So it'll be 10 plank tap tap. I'll call it out and then we'll switch. So you guys are just going to be holding. I'll tell you when I'm starting. I'm going to get started here in 3, 2, I'm giving everybody a chance. 1, all right. Plank shoulder taps, 10 of them. 2 is 1. Trying not
Slight rounding in that back.
Try not to let those hips rock back and forth as you lift those arms up. It's gonna be tempting.
My group, if this hurts on your wrist, you can drop down to elbows.
Yeah, buddy. All right, that's 10 for me. I want everybody to take it back to a child's pose before, ooh, sorry, my toe just cramped. Take it back to a child's pose real quickly before you guys, Sabrina, tell me when you're ready and we'll go.
All right, my group, let's go up. You're gonna go a little bit wider with those feet. Keep the hips from rocking. Moira. And 10. Good job.
All right, go ahead and drop it back. Bring that booty back towards your heels. Breathe. We're gonna do this one more time through. So my group, we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Plank shoulder taps.
Good job. Slight rounding in that upper back. Squeeze the glutes and breathe.
I can feel it on this one.
Think
My
about
hips are like,
raising that
I
core.
would like to move. I would like to move. All right, that's 10. Whew. So we're gonna
Drop
call it out.
back.
Get ready.
Rest your arms really quick. All right, here we go in 3, 2, 1, and move. And that's 10. Woo!
All right,
Good job, everyone.
go ahead and drop it back to that child's pose. My 4th toe keeps cramping. It's wild.
Oh no, we need to do toe exercises.
Ooh. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and cool down from here. We're gonna take it over to the right side, stretch it out. We're gonna take it over to the other side, stretch it out. I know that we have some injuries. I know that we have some sickness, so we're gonna take this cool down as a time to appreciate our body and thank it for moving with us today. We'll come on up to that tabletop position. We'll do some cat-cow breath. So drop that belly down towards the mat. Arch it back up towards the ceiling. I guess I could unpin you now, Sabrina. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put you on the spot like that.
No, you're fine. Nope, you're good.
There we go.
Don't forget, tomorrow we have strength training, so be ready for that. We've kind of shifted a little bit. If you have a TRX, we will incorporate TRX. If you don't, that's okay. We'll just do strength training.
Go ahead and bring
Then we
that
have
leg
Saturday's
forward.
workout.
Sorry, Sabrina.
And
go
that
ahead.
will be a good day. On Saturday, we get to team teach. So be prepared for one of us to be taking you through the majority of the workout. The other one, we're going to go ahead and watch form. If you have any questions as we're going through, if it doesn't feel good for you, you can call us out on Saturday. It won't be recorded, so we'll just be hanging out and working on all the things.
If you haven't already, get that hamstring. If you have, and it's feeling stretched enough, you can switch to the other side. Whoa. Go ahead and straighten that leg. It was really funny watching the kids today, the costumes. Because, like, you know, they start with the pre-Kers and they're all cutesy. And by the 5th graders, I was like, oh, this is a very different Halloween. Go ahead and tuck those toes in that plank position. Rock it back to a down dog. Press those heels into the ground. We're gonna hold it here. Pressing those heels down, breathing. Walk
Don't
it
forget,
back.
Saturday's workout is at 8 a.m.
Yes. We gotta get it in early
Set your
because
alarm.
everybody's busy. Take some arm circles once you're up to standing.
I'll be on about 10 minutes early if you want to sit and have coffee before class.
Take it over,
Oh
under.
my goodness, look how big you are. Oh my gosh, sorry, Moira. You don't matter now.